So of the welcome back for the third match of the day and the last match of the day between Challengers and Titans. What a brilliant game of cricket we just witnessed in the previous match. Challengers just coming on top on the last delivery of the innings, requiring one of one. That's the kind of matches we watch. That's the kind of matches we wait for. Just going down till the last ball. So it's the match between last match of the day between Challengers, the winning team of the previous match, and the Titans. And the news from the center is that Titans have won the toss. The captain of Titans have won the toss, and he has decided to bat first. And again, Challengers will be chasing. They were successful in the previous match, but we can know how tricky the games can be, especially for the chasing side. It's going to be the left arm spin to start off from Challengers, spin to start off, and it's going to be right hand batsman on strike for Titans. Short third fine leg in the circle. So here comes the first delivery. Left arm spinner. Right on the money. A huge appeal from the bowler. Two straight on that occasion. Might be going down the leg side. Spot on from the left arm spinner to start off. Right on the money. Attacking the stumps. Down the leg side. Down the leg side. Nicely kept from the wicket keeper. So that will be the first runs on the board for Titans, coming in form of extras. Tries to hit a big shot through the offside, just finds the fielder. So a couple of dot deliveries to start off. A big hit straight down the ground into the slot, but can't pass the fielder at the circle, and that is a wicket. That is a wicket. I remember he getting his wickets in the previous match as well, bowling right into the block hole. And he has the knack of picking up wicket, and straight away in the first over, he picks up a wicket on the third delivery of his spell. And that's the first wicket down for Titans. Nicely bowled again. He gave a bit of flight on the ball, but just yorked the batsman at the last moment. The batsman wanted to go big, not able to time the ball at all, and ended up hitting straight down to the throat of the fielder, who is standing inside the 30-yard circle and mid off and takes easy catch, makes no mistake. First wicket down. He was on a hat trick in the previous match, and that is the reason he bowls the first over with the new ball, because he has a knack of picking up wickets, and he does exactly that. New batsman at the crease. He whips it on the leg side in the gap, and what a way to get off the mark for him. Freebie down the leg side, and he hits it and gets off the mark. That is the first runs on the board with the bat for Titans. Really, really good start after picking up a wicket. Two straight on that occasion. He just chips it on the leg side, the batsman, and rest the outfield is too quick. This time, lovely in the air, in the air. Is that a drop catch? I just think that it is a drop catch. Almost got the second wicket in this over. Nicely bowled again. This time he just gives a bit of air and flight outside the off stump. The batsman tries to go inside out, but finds the fielder, and that will be the end of the first over. That is the end of the first over. And after one, Titans have lost the first wicket in very first over. They are 6 for 1 after one. Same tactics. They're starting off from the other hand with a fast bowler, and he has been hit for a boundary on the very first delivery through the offside. Two full on that occasion, and easy pickings for the batsman. He's looking in great touch so far. Three deliveries into his innings, and he has already got two balls away for a boundary. First on the leg side, this time through the offside, over pitched, and he just crosses it through the offside for his second boundary of the innings. Good start for Titans, even though they lost a wicket in the first over, but couple of boundaries in the first two overs. The same tactics which challengers used in the first innings again finds the boundary, again finds the gap through the offside. In the end, it will be cut off by the fielder, but almost got to the boundary. Very well done from the fielder. He's picking up his gaps really nicely. This young man looking full of confidence, connecting everything from the middle of the bat. He has to change his line and length here. The bowler is bowling too full at the moment. This time he whips it on the leg side and another boundary. This time there is no fielder to stop that. Third boundary with the bat for him, and he's dealing in boundaries at the moment. Titans are off to a flyer at the moment. Expensive start from the bowler, from the fast bowler. The first over was a tidy one and a good one from the left arm spinner, but this time couple of boundaries. 10 runs already off the over so far. A full toss hits it straight down the ground. Just a single, 11 runs already off the over. Still one delivery to go. Will this be a big over? Just 3 overs of power play, so get as many runs as you can. Change in the field for the new batsman. Change in pace from the bowler. A slower delivery. Wanted to go down the ground. A dot to finish the over. Expensive one from challenger's point of view. 11 runs coming from it. That is the end of the second over. Two overs have been bowled, 17 for 1. So he's continuing. He will bowl out. Patel. A quick single. A quick single. Clever batting from him. Three boundaries he has already got into the double figures. He's looking really good at the crease. The batsman wearing 77 number jersey. Knocks him over, knocks him over. Looks like that is the go through delivery for the spinner. No batsman is able to read that delivery. It's really, really surprising. It's just a Yorker length delivery from the spinner. Tigers batsmen were not able to conquer that delivery, and now it's similar thing happening with the Titans batsman going past under the bat of the batsman, and it's the second wicket for the left-arm spinner. Another wicket down for Titans. 18 for 2 on the board. Another similar delivery. Just they have to just look for that delivery. The batsman just play this over, not try to hit too hard, not try to go after the bowler when you know you're not able to read that kind of a delivery. I know it's not that too good a delivery. It's a Yorker length delivery. New batsman in at number 4. Oh, lovely, lovely. Playing very, very late and playing at the last moment. He gets off the mark, the new batsman, with a couple of runs on the very last moment. That is so close towards getting the outside edge. That is a risky shot. Again, he tried to bowl that delivery. Again, he wanted to bowl the Yorker length, ended up bowling a full toss. Really lucky the batsman on that occasion. He has to watch for that one, has to watch for that one. Hits it straight. Oh, misfield, misfield. And that will give him a first boundary? No, he won't. In fact, it will be cut off by the fielder. And brilliant running comes back for the second. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from these two. Last delivery coming up and hits it straight back to the bowler. That will be the end of the third over. So power play done and dusted. Couple of wickets lost by Titans in that one. And left arm spinner finishes off with a very wonderful figures. Two wickets in his first two overs. And it's going to be change in the bowling. Looks like it's going to be leg spinner. Seems like that. Challenges has got some spinners in their lineup. Quite a number of spinners. And here comes the signal from the umpire. Field restrictions lifted up. And power play ended. He's the only batsman who has looked comfortable at the crease for Titans. And they will be hoping if they have to put a good total on the board. We see 78 was a very, very good total. They had to play really well. Challengers to get them over the line. So they will be eyeing anything around over 70 runs, 75 to 80, which can be quite a difficult target to chase. Will be very, very interesting how this batsman goes around his business. Since now restrictions have been lifted up, it's going to be leg spinner, a quicker delivery, arm ball to start off from him. Quicker one from the leg spinner. This time, short delivery pulls it on the leg side. Has he find the gap? No, he hasn't. There is a fielder, so just a single. Yes, no, but they will come back for the second run. Very, very, very good running, I must say. He saw the opportunity for the second and he just went for it and quickly said yes for the second run. Straying down the leg side on that occasion. He's bowling quick deliveries. The leg spinner bowling two straight. Just if he bowls that off and middle stump line, attacking the stumps, he might get a wicket in form of LBW. A flighted delivery, miscued, but he's very, very lucky that it falls in no man's land. He wanted to go straight down the ground, just a bit of turn from the leg spinner, going away from the right hander, ended up getting the outside edge. Lovely delivery. This time, again, similar kind of thing, and this time, a well settled batsman is gone. They're really, really excited and happy. Look at the delight on the fielder's face. He wanted to go through the offside, thickish outside edge, and a very, very good catch from the fielder at short third man. He's very, very happy, really happy to see the back of him in the dugout. He's taking a long walk back. It's the third wicket down for the Titans. And challengers, they are on top at the moment with 3 wickets down in the first 4 overs. They're doing the job with the ball, and leg spinner gets his first wicket. Three wickets so far in the first 4 overs for challengers. The bowlers are doing the job. A lovely, lovely delivery to end off his first over with a wicket. Every bowler from challengers bowled really well. It was just last couple of overs in the previous match that went for the taking. Otherwise, they bowled really, really well. New bowler into the attack. Fuller delivery outside the off stump. Fumble in the deep from the fielder. Again, this is really poor. This is happening for the second time. This is really happening for the second time. The bowler not collecting the ball at the non-striker's end and ended up giving away extra run to the opposition. These runs will hurt in the end. You cannot afford to give free runs like that wide. Every run is gonna matter when it comes down to chasing till the last ball. Oh, lovely, lovely. It's in the air, in the air. The batsman has no clue, and it's an easy catch for the fielder on the offside. Change in pace from the bowler. He wanted to play it on the leg side. Thickish edge. The ball pops up in the air and comfortable catch as the fielder makes no mistake. Another wicket down. That is very, very clever bowling from the bowler. Challengers are having a very, very good outing within the previous match, and now they are on top, dominating this contest as well between themselves and Titans. 4 wickets down for Titans. 4 wickets down. The new batsman at the crease, the right-hander, nicely bowled and nicely played in the end. Batsman was watching the ball right under his eyes, and he gets off the mark with a single. Every bowler who comes on somehow picks up a wicket for his team, and that has been the story right throughout this match and the previous match for the bowlers of challengers. And it will be interesting to see how this time their bowlers do in the last few overs. Cheeky from wicket-keeper. He just throws the ball at the stumps trying to get the batsman out. He thought the batsman was standing outside the crease. He wanted to get the run out in that way. Really cheeky and clever from the wicket-keeper. Good presence of mind, good awareness. Another good over. A wicket in this over. He wanted to open the face of the bat. Wanted to guide it down to the third man because third man fielder is inside the 30-yard circle, just placing a bit wide. Ah, poor delivery, poor delivery. The batsman missed out on that occasion. The batsman will be kicking himself that he missed out on that one. Lovely, lovely, right into the block hole. No answer for the batsman. And that's the end of another over. They have to get some runs. The Titans on the board. They have to get some runs. They have to get some boundaries. He was successful in his first over, picked up a wicket. He is continuing his second over, the leg spinner. Batsman wanted to change his bat, I think. or right into the block hole, right into the block hole. Similar kind of delivery which left arm spinner in his first few overs does, and a quicker one too. In the end, well played by the batsman too. A shot outside the off stump. He cuts it through the offside, but can't find the gap. They want runs in form of boundaries. The batsman is really not happy. He wants to change his bat. He's not feeling comfortable with that one. Not feeling comfortable with that one. Another quicker one. He tends to bowl some quicker deliveries as a leg spinner right throughout his spell. Hasn't got that big run up. Just couple of steps in and he tends to bowl. And he bowls really quick. It reminds me of Shahid Afridi, who used to bowl very, very quick. Change of bat for him. He's really not happy. A short delivery pulls it on the leg side. He had to fetch that delivery outside the off stump, but the result will just be one. Fielders are placed at the right position at boundary line due to that field restrictions coming off after the first 3 overs. Another tidy over from him. Quicker delivery, quick single between the wickets. These is not gonna hurt. This is not gonna hurt the bowling team at all. And that is the end of another over. Another wicket down. Off spinner gets the wicket in his very first over. So they are falling like a pack of cards at the moment. Titans and their batsmen. Not enough runs on the board. And the way challenger batsmen chase that nice good total on the very last delivery, I think they're gonna chase this low target quite easily. Will be interesting to see if Titans bowlers in the second innings have something to play for. Down the leg side, wide to start off to the new batsman. Very interesting it will be to see. Every bowler who is coming into bowl getting a wicket, at least one wicket for per bowler. That's what happening from the bowling side challengers, and every bowler is very happy and delighted. They are contributing to the team. Short and wide outside the off stump, easy pickings There is a protection in the deep. He will not able to cut it off, and that will be the boundary. So he gets off the mark, the new batsman, with that boundary through the offside. No fielder at the boundary line on the offside. Easy pickings, easy pickings. Again shot, but this time way outside the reach of the batsman. Umpire has to spread his arms. This time, the bottom edge from the batsman are really good fielding from the fielder. At short, third man puts in the brilliant dive and just restrict the batsman to 1 run. And that is end of another over. Wicket keeper just making sure the fielders, correct fielders, are placed at correct position. Four fielders have to be inside the 30-yard circle. After that, restrictions be lifted off. Otherwise, they have to pay a penalty, the bowling team, in form of a free hit. Change it the bowling for the first time. Lovely, lovely delivery. Nicely bowled. And you can see the reaction from the umpire that at the last moment he just drifts into the right hander. And that is the reason umpire doesn't give it wide. And it is a very good and right decision from the umpire. This time he has to spread his arms. This time it is a wide, and batsman lets it go to the wicket keeper. He would have been really furious if that would have been not given as a wide because he looked unhappy on the previous one. Hits it straight down the ground. Ball just hitting the upper part of the bat. They are going back for the second. They are going back for the second, and that is good running. Good running from these two. The fielder of long off was placed deep at the boundary line, close to the boundary line, and that is the reason they are able to come back for the second, right into the block hole. The bowling department for challengers have been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They have bowlers who can pick up wickets on regular intervals. They know what line and length to bowl to which batsman, and most importantly, it's not easy to score against them. Quicker one, quicker delivery on that occasion. Still couple of deliveries left. Can he also pick up a wicket against his name? Discussion from these two batsmen. They have to decide when to just put the foot on the accelerator. This way, they're not going to do anything. That was close. That was really, really close. The bowler is really very, very lucky to get away with that one. The previous one, he was very, very lucky to get away. Big shot straight down the ground. Big shot. There is a fielder. There is a fielder. And he takes it straight into the hands of the fielder at long on, who makes no mistake. And another wicket down. As I was saying, can he pick up a wicket as well against his name? And it does exactly that. And look at the celebration from him. Another wicket down from Titans. The batsmen are coming and going. That has been the story from the Titan batting lineup. They come, they face few ball and gets out. No one has got settled at the crease apart from that player of jersey number 77. Beautifully bowled from him. Right into the block hole to start off. Not much runs on the board for Titans team to play with. They will be really disappointed. They're losing wickets on regular intervals. Just like that. Just like that. Another good delivery. And another batsman not able to negotiate that Yorker delivery and has to take a walk back to pavilion. They're coming and going. No one has played with the intention of staying at the crease. They want to go after the big shot. They want to go after the bowler straight away without just first seeing a couple of deliveries. I know it's a T10 game. I know you have got just few balls left to play, but still, if you don't have wickets at the end, you will end up getting all out inside the 10 overs, which will be more painful than trying to hit big shots and losing wickets. There was a discussion between these two. I don't know what. Couple of dot deliveries to start off from Ashish, the bowler. Will be interesting to see. The new batsman at the crease. And again, he also tries to go for the big shot. Misfield in the circle from the fielder at mid wicket. That allows the batsman to take a single and get off the mark. Oh, in the end, chance of a run out, chance of a run out. Yes, no, yes, no. Almost had another wicket in form of a run out. It was hit straight to the fielder. The batsman wanted the run. The non-striker was not interested. In the end, he had to run for it and completes the single. Oh, inside edge. The lemon cut pass away from the stumps. Couple of runs added to the batting team's total. They will accept and they're gonna take runs no matter how they come, thickish outside edge or in form of extras or in form of overthrow. They will take it with both hands and they will like some respectable total on the board. That is the end of another over. Comes to an end. Some change in the field. Just counting that only five fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle, so five fielders are placed at the boundary line. It's been just taking a bit of time. Comes back into the attack, and here comes the shot through the offside. A bit of misfield from fielder at sweeper cover that allows the batsman to come back for the second run. So, a couple of runs to start off. Again, I think they will come back for the second. Yes, they will. As he hit it with soft hands. Batsman, he wanted to belt it down the ground, but ended up hitting very softly and ended up getting this back for the second run. Oh, lucky. Really, really lucky. You can't do anything as a bowler on that occasion. It's just luck favoring the batsman's way and going the batsman's way. Back of a lane delivery. He wanted to pull it, got the inside edge and a couple of runs. So 6 runs already from the first three deliveries. This is a good over for Titans and their batsmen. A boundary will add icing on the cake for them for this over. Can they get a boundary? Oh, cheeky. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is very, very clever from the batsman at the non-strikers end. He ran away the moment the bowler delivered the ball. Didn't care what the batsman at the strikers end is going to do. The moment the bowler bowls the ball, he just took off. And a quick single. So both the batsmen will be happy as eventually they get a run on that ball, which should have been a dot ball for sure. Oh, that must have hurt. That must have hurt. Right. Chance of a run out. Chance of a run out. Again, the wicketkeeper misses the ball. And that will be a single. They wanted to come back for the second run, but can't complete it. And that will be the end of the innings. The first innings have ended. So, welcome back for the chase. You can see players are out in the middle, and the chase is going to be just a minute away. Will be an interesting chase since the way challengers won the first match, in fact, the earlier match, quite easily. Not easily, I would say, but still, they held their nerves and finish over the line. So it will be interesting chase how they go on this one. Titans won the toss. They decided to bat first. So fast bowler has got ball in his hand. Interesting. For the first time, we are seeing slip with the new ball. There is a slip for the right hander. Has got the strike. Power play sign from the umpire. Three fielders, in fact, two fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle for the first 3 overs. And the fast bowler has got the new ball in his hand. One slip in place. Here comes first delivery to the right hander. Goes past the outside edge of the batsman. And a very unique bowling action style, similar to Jasprit Bumrah. Not like Jasprit Bumrah, but you can say there is something unique. Not often you will see many bowlers with that kind of a action. Mackay and Teeny, I can relate with him. That kind of an action. A full toss, missed out on that occasion. Will be really disappointed, the batsman. It was there in the arc. He should have put it away through the offside. All he had to do was to get the bat to the ball from the middle. Rest the outfield and the short boundary through the offside would have earned him a boundary. So a couple of dot balls to start off from the fast bowler. Or this time it will be called a no ball. Just slip through the hand of the bowler, and that will be a free hit for the batsman. Couple of deliveries, he was not able to get that to the boundary. Now he has got free hand. What he is gonna do? Oh, in the block hole, but it misses everybody. The bowler is disappointed. It missed everybody, and it's the leg bias from the umpire. I think the bowler, the keeper, the stumps, and the batsman missed everybody. So good start. He looks really good, this bowler. That was another good delivery. Just missed the leg stump. Sajid the bowler, Patel and Shastri, the two opening batsmen. Just 63 runs required. A runner ball required. Oh, lovely delivery going down the leg side. It was a good delivery. Chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. Direct hit, and the batsman would have fallen short of the crease. Good start, really good start from Sajid. It's not easy when you've got that kind of a action. Not very easy. You have to read the ball at the last moment coming out of the bowler's hand. Two deliveries left, just a couple of runs. Oh, here comes the big shot, and he has got right from the middle of the bat. We have to see if it got the legs to go all the way for six, or it's one bounce into the boundary. Shastri gets off the mark. The umpire is confirming. Trying to bowl a Yorker length, just missed out on that occasion. And the batsman, it's a big shot through the leg side. Just ended up bowling the ball in the slot from Sajid. Will be disappointed. He was bowling so well up to now. This happens sometimes. Just as a bowler, when you miss a mark, you end up going for a boundary. He bowled a no ball, got away with that. In fact, it has given six. It has gone all the way for six. That is some shot for a batsman to get off the mark. So Shastri is away with that big hit on the leg side. 8 runs off the over. That six spoils a very, very good over from Sadit. He has got still one ball left in his first over. Can he come back strongly? Can he get a wicket? And with that six, the slip has been removed and it is going to the fine leg. Not much total on the board, just 63 runs to win. Lovely, lovely. A dot to end the over. So one over gone. It's eight without loss. Challengers on the board. So it's going to be pace from the other end too. Left arm medium pace. Wicket keeper standing up to the stumps. Interesting, there is one slip in place. Short, fine leg inside the 30-yard circle. One slip in place. Patel on strike. Very short run up. Not much pace to offer from this bowler. And he starts off pretty badly on the on the leg side. Easy pickings for the batsman Patel. All he had to do was just to put bat on the ball, and he does exactly that, which gives him his first boundary with the bat. Poor, really poor delivery to start off from Singh. First boundary on the first delivery at the start of the over. 12 runs on the board. Not much runs to play for the fielding team. Again, he whips it on the leg side, and that is a boundary. So back to back boundaries to start this over with the bat for Patel. And Singh not happy, going runs straight away on his first two deliveries. He hasn't got much pace to offer, and I don't know why there is one slip in place. They've got few runs to defend, and when both the batsmen are in this kind of a mood, this match is gonna end up pretty soon and quickly. Moves to nine with those couple of boundaries. All good comeback, good comeback. Outside the off stump into the block hole. Again down the leg side, full toss. He gets bat onto the ball and he gets to the boundary. Third boundary of the over. Not getting his line and length right at the moment. And he decides to come around the wicket to the right hander. Poor bowling, really, really poor. And Patel is getting the freebie and he is accepting it with both hands. He's not going to miss out on that one. Moves into the double figures with the third boundary of the over. Still, they are keeping slip in place. I don't know what's the reason behind that slip. Way, way outside the off stump, misses the wicket keeper. Really poor from the bowler. 14 runs already from the over. Still a couple of deliveries left. You've got just 62 runs to defend as a bowling team, and you have already given 22 runs within the first two overs. After this, remember, still there is one over left. And if these two are at the crease, I think the game is going to finish quite early with few overs to spare. Change of end again. Shastri on strike this time. Or in the slot, he tries to hit the for the big shot. Only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Last delivery coming up, 14 of the over. Very expensive over. Full toss, he hits it straight. There is a fielder just over the hands of the fielder. Really, really lucky Shastri on that occasion. And Shastri survives. Very expensive over comes to an end. So two overs have been bowled. Challengers, they are 23 for no loss. 15 runs coming from that over. Very lucky Shastri that he's still there. It would have easily gone into the hands of the fielder at mid off. Sajid continuing. He bowled quite well apart from that six on the leg side. And Shastri is the batsman. Can he get revenge this time? Sajid right into the block hole again. Five deliveries left. Couple of boundaries. I'm expecting this over. The way these two are swinging it hard, they're throwing their bat at each and every delivery. Couple of boundaries. I'm betting in this over. Or inside edge. Very lucky. Riding his luck at the moment. Shastri first a dropped catch, and now inside edge past the stumps. Just one shot, which was the first delivery he faced, which he picked up on the leg side. Apart from that, hasn't timed the ball as he would have liked the batsman down the leg side, and they sneak another quick single. Patel is 13 of 8, three boundaries. 25 runs already on the board. We are into the third over. Patel on strike. A full toss. He opens the face of the bat, just beats the infield. This is a very quick outfield, but the fielder will get through the ball, and another couple of runs added to the team's total and to Patel. He moves on to 15 with that couple of runs of just 9 deliveries. Not from the middle of the bat as he would have liked Patel on that occasion. Down the leg side. Will it be another wide? No, it won't be. He isn't giving wide on that occasion. He thinks the ball was very, very too close to the body on that occasion to give it as a wide. Or this time through the offside. This time again he will beat the infield and a couple of runs, not from the middle of the bat, just at the toe end of the bat. And he's really lucky that he's clearing the infield. That's all he had to do. The dimensions have been changed, and this time the batsman has long offside boundary. Otherwise, that would have both been boundary on the shorter side of the ground. Or staying low. He wanted to whack it. He wanted to whack the bowler down the ground. And with that, he ends his over. Dot to win the third over. And after the power play, challengers they are 29 for no loss. 34 runs they required in 7 overs. The run rate is in fact even less than 5. 4.98 the run rate. Change in the bowling. Field restriction have been lifted. And we will expect spin. Some spin into the game. Shastri on strike. Big lad wants to deal in boundaries. Loves to deal in boundaries when he gets from the middle of the bat. A flighted delivery to start off and sensible from the batsman. Just played it along the ground towards long off. Not every ball you can try to hit for 4 and 6s. He tries to hit. Impact was outside the off stump. Big. That's why he just gets outside the off stump and takes a big stride. 30 runs on the board. Oh, trying to be cheeky, trying to be very, very clever. Wanted to play it with soft hands down the third man as there was no fielder. Patel, 17 of 12 balls, 3 boundaries, and make it a 6. Add 6 towards his tally. Or no, there is a fielder, but he drops the catch. He drops the catch. For a moment, I thought he has got from the middle of the bat and it's going all the way for 6, but rather it ends up getting into the hands of the fielder who was not able to take the catch and spills the catch and into the boundary line. So it's very, very lucky. Both the batsmen are riding their luck. Moves into the 20s with that. He moves to into the 20s, his third boundary. Comes down the track and look at that bat coming off the hand. That's how hard he wanted to deposit the ball out of the ground. That's how hard he wanted to hit it. That bat just came out of the hands of the batsman. And when, as a batsman, you tries to hit too hard, that happens quite often. Bat getting slipped out of the hands. Played it sensibly this time. And with that ends the fourth over. 4 overs gone. Challengers, they are 34 on the board with loss of no wicket. Tidy over from Ahmed. Apart from that boundary, just one run. So five coming from the previous over. 4 overs gone, 34 for none. And it's going to be another change in the bowling. Now spin from both the ends. Oh, knocks him over, knocks him over. And as a batsman, you can't do anything. Can't do anything. The ball stayed very, very low. And first delivery, the bowler strikes. It's the first wicket down for challengers. Not the way they would have liked. Very unlucky. He was riding his luck. But this time, his innings comes to an end. Shastri has to go for it. Challengers 34 for 1. 34 for 1. New batsman at the crease. Oh, wrapped on the pads, wrapped on the bats. And the finger goes up from the umpire. 2 in 2 for the bowler. Wow, what a comeback. What a comeback. The ball is not bouncing at all. And he's getting the advantage of that. Two batsmen are back to the pavilion due to that. And it's second wicket down for challengers. Wow, how quickly things change in this game of cricket. 34 for none goes to 34 for 2. New batsman in. Bowler is on a hat trick. Remind you, we've seen earlier as well. Couple of wickets. Oh, it's too close, too close. It was almost got through the defense of the right hander. How quickly it changes. things in this game. Cricket is a game of unpredictability. Anything can happen. At one stage, you are on top, and the other moment, you will never realize that you are way, way behind the game. Oh, big shot, huge appeal. Good decision from the umpire. The ball is staying really, really low from this end. The last delivery coming up. What an over this has been. Just one run of the over. 34 for none changes to 35 for 2. And that will be the end of a very, very successful over from him. 5 overs gone. Challengers are 35 for 2 with 5 overs to go. Ahmed continuing. Bowled pretty decently in his first over, just giving away 5. So spinners are doing their job so far with the ball, not only restricting the run rate, restricting the flow of runs, but also picking up wickets. Can Ahmed get another one? 35 runs on the board. 28 more required of 29 now. Plays it with soft hands on the leg side in the gap. He wants to come back for the second. Can he come back for the second? Yes, he will. Very, very good running by these two. Playing it with soft hands in the gap. That's what happens when power play ends. If you are a street smart cricketer who just wants to play it with soft hand, knocks the ball in the gap and convert one into twos. That's very good cricket. 38 runs on the board. Patel will try to get boundary somehow because he is the kind of a batsman who loves to take on the bowler, who loves the challenges. You cannot make him quiet. This is how he wants to go. He wants to go big on the leg side. He was lucky the previous time he took on the spinner Ahmed, almost got caught away in the deep. But he knows one way. He knows one way. He's gonna do it again and again. Not getting back to the ball at the moment, but he's not gonna stop. 38 runs on the board. Here he comes down the track. It's in the gap. They have a chance of picking up the second run. Will they go back? No, they won't. Another tidy over. Very good over from Ahmed backing up from his partner. Just 3 from it. 39 runs on the board with loss of 2 wickets at the end of 6 overs. 4 overs to go now. 24 runs from 24 deliveries. And the leg spinner is going to continue. He has to be very careful because the ball from where he's bowling at that end, the ball is keeping very, very low. So, as a batsman, you have to be careful. You cannot try to hit across the line and end up giving your wicket away. This time he pulls it on the leg side. There is a fielder. Brilliant effort from him. Puts in a very good dive and saves a certain boundary. That was 4 written all over it. At one stage, it was looking like the game would have been all over by 6th to 7th over, but this time they're 40 runs on the board. They still need 23 now of 22. The run rate is back to where it started. Huge appeal, huge appeal. Runs are difficult to come by. The moment the spinners have started to bowl, it's very difficult to get runs from the bat. And here comes the big shot. Big shot hasn't timed the ball very well. Falls in no man's land at a couple of runs. I think 7 or 8 runs they are able to score. Five, yeah, 8 or 10 runs they are able to score in the last 3 overs, and they have lost 2 wickets. And that's shot from the batsman. You can see the urgency in that shot from the batsman. Now they know couple of wickets. Here on, Titans are right back in the game. Or whips it on the leg side. Helicopter shot in the gap, but not able to get to the boundary. Sajid at long on will cut it off. We're into the 7th over. Another single. So dealing with singles at the moment. That is the end of the another over. 7 overs gone. 45 for 2 with 3 overs to go. And they required 18 runs from 18 balls at a runner ball. Last 3 overs, 18 runs required. So Singh finishes off with the figures 2 for 6. He has been brilliant. Last 3 overs, absolutely spot on from Titans and their bowlers. Hasn't given away anything at all. Anything at all. Boundaries are hard to come by. A quick drinks break. Patel still there at the crease, 26 of 27. A runner ball contribution from him, along with Singh is also going at a strike rate of 100. Change in the bowling, another spin into the attack. Couple of they just need a couple of hits to the boundary line, and they will wrap up this quite easily. Challenges or staying low, staying really, really low. 17 of 18. Or thickish outside edge, and they sneak through quick single. Still trying to get the boundary. Overthrow at the wicketkeeper's end, and they will come back for the second. Still trying to get boundaries. They're not able to get boundaries. Trying very, very hard to go after each and every bowler, especially spinner. A sensible thing is just knock the ball in the gap. Take ones and twos. You just need a runner ball. You don't need to hit boundaries on each and every delivery. Wide, trying to follow the batsman. Kesh Kamath. I think because of the way the two spinners bowl, they thought of making the spinner a big hit on the leg side. Can he got the distance? No, he hasn't. And that is a brilliant catch in the deep, big leg side boundaries. They were struggling and they lost another wicket. Challengers. Again, this match is going to be close like previous match. Anything can happen. It's the third wicket down. 15 from 15 now. Keshmat gets into the act, gets a wicket against his name. 48 for 3 now. Patel is still there, 26 of 27. New batsman joins him at the crease. Just knock the ball in the gap, get bat to ball. Why do you have to hit every ball out of the ground? And the hero from the previous match comes at the crease. Shridhonkar played a little cameo with the bat, absolutely brilliant. 42 runs he scored in the match, and he was the reason challenges got over the line. He has to play another cameo here, another hero role here. Huge appeal, huge appeal. They know how big this wicket can be. Keshman doing the job with the ball. Brilliant. Another dot balls, a couple of dot deliveries to start off. 15 of 13, one delivery to go. Just three of the over and a wicket. Can he play some big shots? Hits it through the offside. There is a misfield. So that allows to go back for the single. And with that single, Sridhar opens his account and he will keep the strike with himself for the next over. 49 for 3 after 8. 14 required from the last two overs. Again, game going down till the last over. 14 challengers need from the last two overs. Sridhonkar, the new man at the crease. He was the hero in the previous match single handedly. He won the game for his team again. Khatka. He's the new bowler. He has got the ball in his hand. Here he comes. Chance of a run out at the striker's end. And he's given. Can you believe that he's gone? This is really silly. This is really silly from Shidhonkar. There was never a run. I don't know what and what he was running for. And brilliant from Khatka. He comes sprinting in, collects the ball cleanly, and hits the stumps. What a run out! What a run out! All of a sudden, the things have changed, and it's Titans who are on top. The dangerous looking, the match winning person in the previous match departs and falls cheaply just for one run. And it's 49 for 4, 14 required from 11 deliveries now. Khatka has got the ball in his hand. Wow, what a game of cricket! What a game of cricket! 63 runs were required for challengers, and now they find themselves in a spot of bother with still their opening batsman at the non strikers and 26 of 27. 14 of 11 tries to pick swing on the leg side, finds the gap, Finds the gap. It is going to the boundary. It is going to the boundary and it goes to the boundary. A huge swing from the new batsman at the crease. And he finds the gap. Gets off the mark with that boundary. And 50 comes up with that shot on the board for challengers. So many ups and downs in this game. So many ups and downs. Every ball has different team winning. Every ball at one stage you think Titans are dominating, on another delivery. The game is back to square one to challengers. 10 of 10. 10 of 10. Oh, trying to be cheeky. Trying to be cheeky. He wanted to play scoop over the wicket keeper's head. But the bowler followed him. So he had to change his shot at the last moment. 10 of 9. 9 of 10. That is wide. That should be a wide. No, it isn't. He gave himself a bit of room. He went to the leg side. Bowler tries to bowl wide outside the reach of the batsman. That is brilliant. That is absolutely good cricket from Katka. Spot on. Ten of 8. This time he hits it on the offside, in the gap. It's in the air. It's going away to the boundary. Brilliant effort from the fielder at the deep at long off. Certainly saves couple of runs for his team. Brilliant cricket all around. Khatka, 6 runs so far in this over. 8 runs from 7 deliveries. And a dot to end the over. Brilliant penultimate over from Khatka. A wicket and just 6 runs off it. 8 required from the last over. Challengers, they are 55 for 4. Game is going down till the last over. From the last over, lot of discussions going on from the Titan in between. Looks like it's gonna be off spinner. It's gonna bowl the last over. Ball giving to off spinner. The last over is a gamble. Let's see if this gamble is gonna pay for Titans, or it's gonna be a blessing in disguise for challengers. He bowled exceptionally well in his first over, but I still think that the ball should have been given to a fast bowler rather than a spinner. Khatka bowled absolutely brilliant, just giving away 6 runs. Here he comes down the track. Patel, just a single. 7 of 5. 7 runs required of 5 deliveries. Anything can happen. Hamad gives himself a bit of room. The wicketkeeper misses it. They run through for a single. 6 of 4. They need a boundary. A boundary can win them a game. Singles are not going to win them a game. Or they can do that. Play it with soft hands. Come back for the second run. He comes down the track. Oh, it misses. Wicket keeper misses the chance of a stump and he misses. Bowler can't believe that. That should have been a dot ball and a wicket. Ended up in a single. So 3 singles from the first 3 deliveries from Kesh Kamath. And it has come to 5 from 3. Who is going to win? What's going to happen? 5 from 3. Missed stumping, missed chance from the wicket keeper. We have to wait and see if that miss is going to be very costly for the Titans and their team. Wow. Pressure. What pressure? That's what Kesh Kamath will be thinking. Can he hold his nerve? Or will it be challengers again who is going to win and get over the line on the very last delivery of the innings? They did it in the previous match. Can they do it again? They've got Ahmed on strike at the moment. Oh, short delivery outside the off stump. No wide given. So that makes it 5 from 2. Umpire is explaining that he is standing way outside the leg stump, and that is the reason. Wow, 5 from 2. They need a boundary. They badly need a boundary. Can they get a boundary on this delivery just like the previous match? And he swings it on the leg side hard. There is a fielder. He fumbles it. They are coming back for the second. 3 runs from the last delivery. 3 runs from the last delivery. Boundary will get challengers over the line. Couple of runs. It's going to be a super over. I don't know. It's going to be a tie for sure. Wow. Who's going to hold their nerves in this pressure in nail-biting contest? Keshmath is saying, just stay at the boundary line. He knows what to do. He's not asking for suggestions. Can he hold his nerve? Here he goes. Down the leg side. Down the leg side. Can you believe that? Wow, can you believe that? It's again come to 1 of 1. Really poor from the bowler. All he had to do was keep his nerves, keep his calm. And he ended up bowling down the leg side and giving them a couple of runs. The scores are level with that one. It's happening for the second time. It has already happened earlier, just half an hour earlier, an hour ago, and this time again it's happening. 62 for 4. Challengers need 1 of 1. What he's gonna do? What Ahmed is gonna do? Play it sensibly. Not try to go after the bowler. Just put bat on ball. Here he comes. And down the leg side, he swings it hard. All the fielders were inside the 30-yard circle. And again, that is the winning runs for the challengers. They won on the very last delivery of the innings. And again, they get over the line. What a game of cricket. Wow. And that is 4 given by the umpire. Kesh Kamath will be really disappointed. He bowled down the leg side. And that ended up costing Titans their match. And that is the end of match 12.